Hey guys, Ashleen here, episode 104, attacking a teaser base. Now what and how? A teaser base is an open-sided layout, so it's either open or it could be closed, but mainly a large portion of the units are going to be located in one compartment. That is easily accessible from the outside. Engage into the tease for this strategy, and it's a golem heavy attack using 4 golems is what I like. You can switch your P.E.K.K.A and Wiz depending on Inferno. You'll see that in the upcoming replays. And you want to bring 5 to 7 wall breakers, no jump spells. So here you can see my troops here: 4 golems, 2 witches. I have 1 P.E.K.K.A, 12 wizards, 7 wall breakers, and 5 archers for cleanup duty. I have 2, 2, 3 in the clan castle. Now watch, 2 of the golems were deployed to each side of the tip of the teaser, if you will, and then I deploy those wall breakers if needed to the very tip, while the golems are distracting the splash damage units. So basically, once those outside units are cleared away using my using the wizards behind, then I drop all my troops and they go to the center there. I drop my first rage spell fairly early on. Then I'm going to pause here. As you can see, most of the time, both freeze spells are going to be used relatively short distance from one another. Then you're going to drop that second rage spell right on that town hall, and basically the troops are going to do the rest of the hard work here. So I brought in this composition, I brought 2 witches and then 2 in the clan castle, so 4 total witches and only 1 P.E.K.K.A. Now I did that because I knew I was going to have to freeze both those Infernos at the same time, roughly speaking. And when you have to use both freezes at the same time, you can pretty much count on bringing 4 witches with no big worries, because they're going to be frozen. The Infernos, which you're most scared of for the witches, are going to be frozen, and they'll be under rage. So you don't have to really worry too much about their health. I'll show you another replay where I use P.E.K.K.As instead of the witches, or I use an extra P.E.K.K.A instead of the 2 witches. Now, you will see part of the cleanup crew for these attacks are minions. That's because they can snipe those outside units after the troops go in. So always bring at least 2 minions. And this next attack is going to be the same type of a setup with all the units in one southern compartment. But as you can see, it's a little bit different. One Tesla is, Inferno is behind to the north of the town hall. So, but you can see I'm going to drop my golems 2 to each side, then I'm going to drop those wall breakers and spread those wizards along the outer 3 or 4 on each side units. You just basically want to clear out those units right near the tip and then release your main force. So it's going to be 2 P.E.K.K.As in this case. So I'm going to bring 2 witches, and I brought the extra P.E.K.K.A. I did that because that you're going to see I dropped the rage and then the freeze, and then basically the same type of structure as the last attack. The reason I brought the 2 P.E.K.K.As this time instead of the witches was because I knew I wasn't going to be able to freeze that far back Inferno tower just because of the placement. So I figured I could use the heavy lifters, if you will, on the P.E.K.K.As. And they'd be a little bit better for this attack. And the reason I thought that was basically because I wasn't going to be able to freeze that second Inferno tower, and I didn't want all the witches to be hit by it the entire time. So here you can see I'm sitting on both hero abilities. The cool thing with these attacks are the 4 golems leading the way actually takes a lot of the damage up at first, so you can actually prevent a lot of damage to the heroes right off the bat by and you can sit on the hero abilities. Now my queen gets distracted for some weird reason here, so I actually should have probably burned the cloak as soon as she locked onto that town hall, but as you can see, she takes care of it and she has a little bit of health left, so not the end of the world. And as I showed you before, usually I would send the minions down on the south to clear off those outlying units, but I didn't need them here because the wizards actually strayed outside and did it on their own. So I got that last extra percentage there, so 62%, 2 stars. This strategy is really reliable against these teaser bases. Now I brought you one here by that little gangster from Battle Elite. It's a much more unorthodox attack, but it's the same idea with the golems dropped at the tip, and then the wizards to help clear out a few of the outlying structures. He's going to drop the other golems a little bit to the sides here, and then look at all these hogs coming through. The hogs are actually going to do a pretty decent job here, as they're going to clear out that mortar, and then they're going to clear out that expo. So they do that, and he drops a heal here, and they also take care of the wizard tower. So basically all that splash damage is taken care of, And now little Gangsta can just bring the troops in. So he's still sitting on 3 rage spells, and he drops the rest of those wizards, and here come the heroes too. So the last heal spell is down, and here comes the rage. First rage is dropped, and all those wizards on rage, as you know, are really going to eat that up, and they're going to easily get down that town hall. He has a P.E.K.K.A coming in on the northeast. He's going to swing back around, as you can see, heading towards that gold mine. So look at this, already 49%, 50%. So mixing hogs in might not be the worst idea if your freeze spell isn't leveled up yet. So in Gangsta's case, it was a really nice attack. Hope you guys enjoy this strategy. Use it. Let me know how it works for you. I'm actually looking for these type of bases now in Clan Wars because I'm really confident in the strategy. So thanks for tuning in, guys. More daily content coming at you soon. Take care.